I really want to make myself a crochet cardigan, and I'm going to show you the entire process of making it. My initial idea was to make a cardigan from granny squares, and I've made loads already. However, as you can see, they are quite small, and that's not an issue. The only issue is that I would need lots of them to make the cardigan. That wouldn't be a problem, I could continue. However, I'm running out of one of the yarns. I need to think now, do I want to replace it with a different color, or do I want to combine the granny squares with a different stitch? I don't know what I'm going to do, but when I decide, I'll let you know. I'm going to use as a reference this lovely cardigan. I really like the fit of it. It's quite oversized, but I think for this new cardigan, I just want to make it a little bit shorter. I think that's the only thing I want to change. I kind of want to do something, maybe just to have a stripe of them like this down here. Do I want to do the back first? I think I'm going to do the back first. I think the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to join these squares. Okay, so it's a little bit later and a couple of decisions have been made, and that is to actually do the back and the front as an entire piece. So you can see I already joined quite a few squares, and here I already went with a double crochet around the bottom part, and I kind of went and skipped a few of the chains just so it can be a little bit tighter. I already began with a second row, and I'm doing another double crochet, and after that I think I'm going to do front and back post front and back post double crochet to create the rib. We're beginning. Woo, it's happening. I'm so excited. I think I'm going to continue with a full piece all the way to where the armhole is, and then I'm going to divide front and back. Can you purr to the microphone? So I did actually make a little bit of progress during the weekend. You can see that the rib is pulling a little bit, but I don't mind that. I think that will be nice. To kind of recap on everything that I did, I first joined all the squares. Initially, I wanted to join them in this brighter blue, but I decided to actually use the same blue as I used for the squares. I think that looks better. Otherwise, the seam was too visible. So I did 3 rows in pink, and then I started with a lighter blue. Once I finished with that, I went and crocheted this way. I first did 1 row of double crochet around, and then with that row I also cut all the ends of the tail that I had left when I joined the squares. And I just did 2 rows of, I actually don't know what this stitch is called, but it's really cute. Excuse me, stop it. I'll show you a close-up. I don't know what other stitches I'm going to do next, but I kind of want it to be really fun, colorful, lovely stripes, lovely textures. If you have never done crochet cables, I'm going to show you how easy they are. I think crochet cable look the best when they come more towards the surface. When you are doing knitting, you would do purl stitches on either side of the cable so you can see it better. Well, here I've done back post double crochet, so I've done 2 on either side, and I have here 4 front post double crochet, which I will use for the cable. I will do a treble crochet, so I'm going to ear up twice, and from the 4 I'm going to grab the 1, 2, 3. I'm going to grab the third one first, do a treble crochet, then I will go and grab the 4th one. Once I've done 2, I'm going to go and do the first and then the second. So again, treble crochet in the first one, and there we go. And then I'll do a back post double crochet, just a double crochet, not a treble. I try to make them come right in the center of this previous cluster. Are they called a cluster? I don't know how they call these. I have here an extra stitch just so I can turn. I'm going to turn, and now I'm just going to do back post because I'm seeing the work from behind now. I'm going to do back post double crochet in the 4, I guess, stitches where I have the cable. Might be a little bit tricky to find the ones because they are hiding behind those 2, but you can just grab them like so. You can of course peek at your work like this. And then the 2 that were back post now are front post. So I've been working on this all day yesterday. I really only did this, but if you think about it, it's actually quite a long piece. So this is actually a lot, right? I think I'm going to be beginning to split the front and the back soon so I can insert the sleeves afterwards, which I think I might be able to also knit in round, which will be much quicker as we don't have to do a seam. I don't know if this is too much texture in it, but I'm kind of loving it. I think it's going to be a really, really fun cardigan. Definitely still a lot of work left. Also, I think this rib at the bottom might be a little bit too tight. It's pulling in quite a lot. You can see here how it's pulling in quite a lot. So I might need to unravel that and redo it. Okay, since I have 15 granny squares at the bottom here, I want to space it evenly. So I'm going to have 3.5 for one front, 3.5 for the other front. Because here I want to add a little edge as well. So that should close this gap. So I'm going to crochet all the way here. Then I'm going to stop and I'm going to return. And I will shape. Here I'm just going to go straight. So now I'm just going to turn. I think I'm also going to do the first decrease here. So I did 2 double crochet together to decrease 1, and I'll just continue with a normal double crochet across. myself in the mirror. Okay, so I'll just continue with this all the way to the top, and I'll shape here, and I'll come back when I have more updates. Okay, so it is 3 days later, and here's where we're at. I finished the front and the back. I think I'm gonna leave it this length. So now all I have to do is to join the back and the front, and then I need to construct the sleeves. For the back, I ended up using some different yarns for the top section here. I know it's not the same color, but I really don't mind that much. I just want the sleeves to match the front. I don't really care that much about the back. So I'm just putting the right sides facing each other, and I'll do a single crochet or a slip stitch in every single chain. Let's see. How I think I'm going to approach this, I think I will just crochet around the armhole, so I'm making sure that this is the right size, and I'm also catching all those tails. I'm just gonna do a double crochet around. And again, for the sleeve, I'm not going to have any seams, as I'm going to do this in round. I'm also thinking to do both sleeves at the same time. Okay, so I went all around for the first row, and I'll join the row here with a slip stitch. Boom, that's our first row. Yeah, the sleeves are pretty straightforward. I'm just going to continue like this, and I'm going to decrease in some places, and I'm going to keep on checking with my cardigan that I'm using as a reference to make sure that I'm decreasing nicely. It's been 4 days and a half since I've been working on this cardigan, and even my mom messaged me to ask me if I'm okay because I haven't been online for days. So that just shows how focused I was on this cardigan. But in the end, I'm actually really happy with it. I thought for a bit that in the process, that maybe is a little bit too much, all these stitches, all the details, just quite a lot. But now seeing it all together, actually, I don't think it's too much. I like that I kept the sleeves plain, which kind of calms it all down, as we have so much going on the front. The sleeves are quite simple, the stitch is very plain. I just added the same granny square detail on the cuffs, then I finished with a little 1x1 rib. I did the same for the front here for the trim. Also, one thing I was worried that this rib here is pulling in too much, but when you wear it, I think it just kind of falls really nicely. I just hope you enjoyed seeing the process of making this cardigan. I hope it inspired you, maybe kind of the way I constructed it. Maybe that will give you some ideas on how to make a cardigan for yourself. Thank you, bye bye.